Hi, my name is Christina and I am your long lost librarian from Christina's Bookshelf. Howdy, how are you guys doing? I have missed you so freaking much. I saw while I was on my hiatus that I have a lot of new subscribers, so hello. I'm normally not gone for extended periods of time, and I hope to never be again. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoyed kind of going through my older things. I hope you picked out a couple books that you saw that you've never seen before, maybe a few authors that you've never heard of before. For those of you that are new here, queer, straight, I don't discriminate, and I specialize in indie authors. I know a lot of other people do mainstream books and talk about things of that nature. I tend to stay away. Indie authors need help. They need getting voices out there. They need people advertising and talking about them and reading their books. So that's the kind of thing that I want to do. I've gone to lots of cons and I've met the authors personally. I'm not trying to brag, but when you meet them face to face, it becomes like a whole different thing of these are people and they need your support as well. And so there we have it. I don't diss mainstream. I love a lot of the mainstream books. While I was on my hiatus at the beginning, I really didn't read, and what brought me back to reading was when the third book from the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare came out. Bought the series on iTunes and read it while I was at work because one of the reasons I've been on hiatus is I was working long hours. We're getting a new software system. We got a new supervisor. It was a position that I had applied for, and this should tell you how we're kind of been treated at work and where some of my feelings in my head has been. I had applied for this supervisor position. I had my bachelor's degree in healthcare management. I had almost 7 years experience at this company. So I knew the company, I knew what we were dealing with. Anyways, it was just me and the senior executive officer in the conference room at the time. And I said, are you any closer by chance to picking a candidate? And he said, yeah, I think we're getting closer. And then once everybody got into the conference room, he announced that he has hired somebody. That's how I found out. No one-on-one while we were there of, yes, I've hired somebody. Here's what I think you could work on. Here's what I saw that you should, do for the future. Here's what I'd like to see where you could go. Here's, just something positive, some positive reinforcement. It was kind of a really an ass move, I felt. And instead of making me feel like a valued member of the company, it just made me feel like an unoiled cog in the machine. Another part of my hiatus was just taking some me time. I hadn't done that in a really long time. And part of the me time was doing like absolutely nothing. In the beginning of the me time, I didn't read. I would read like a couple chapters of something and put the book away. Like I just didn't have it in me. And like I said, it took doing the audiobook of the Dark Artifices series to kind of really bring me back into I want to read more. And I can't do audiobooks unless I've built the world. And I've said this before, but for all you new people, I have caught myself trying to do audiobooks of a world that I haven't built before. And one time I was vacuuming and I vacuumed the same spot for like over a half hour because I was just listening and mentally building the world as the author spoke. But I have read The Infernal Devices and I read The Mortal Instruments. So I already had that whole world built. So it was easy for me to jump in audiobook wise. And then A Discovery of Witches came out to the United States and I was like, yes, the TV series. I've read the All Souls trilogy countless times. I've listened to the audiobook countless times. Like I had that world built. So then I bought the audiobook times convert. I have the physical book and then I was like, I have not had time to sit down and read this book because one, I haven't felt like reading, and two, with the long hours, I'm going to read it at work. So I did, and that really pushed me forward into reading again. So I am back to reading like nobody's business. I've also let myself catch up on some mainstream books that I fell behind on. I think it was book 6 of the Will Trent series by Karen Slaughter. If you enjoy pure mindfuck books, Karen Slaughter is one of my favorite authors out there for that. Love her so much. And then I've caught up on one of my in-depth books. I finally got to read Brotherhood in Death by J.D. Robb. I'm not a fan of Nora Roberts per se, but I love her alternate persona, JD Robb, and the In Death series is magnificent. So I was happy to kind of step back in there. And I think that's something I'm going to have to do is alternate between indie and my mainstream just to kind of keep me happy. And so I don't know if reviews are going to flow out like they used to, so I need to kind of go out there and find some fun tags or do some fun other things just to keep me with you guys and to kind of keep me doing what I like to do as well. But like I said, this channel is mainly for indie authors, but I might try to talk about some mainstream things that I've found out there, that I like out there, maybe hit up some classics, because I didn't get to read a lot of classics when I was younger, so I think that'll be fun. Maybe hit some used bookstores and find something I've never read that a lot of people have. Maybe do some movie to book reviews, or I guess it'd be book to movie reviews, and read the book and then watch the movie and kind of compare, take notes, something of that nature. I don't know. Other than that, there really hasn't been a lot going on. I've just taken me time. I've enjoyed my family. I've enjoyed just relaxing, but I've missed the hell out of you guys. I did get dolled up once and my iPad went I've actually already filmed this What's Up Buttercup once tonight and my iPad went so hopefully the second time around is the good time around, or else we're going to have some issues. But other than that, what's been going on with you guys? Like, comment seriously down below. Leave me some words of wisdom, some words of insight. Say hi. I honestly have missed you guys. What have you guys been reading? What's been on your tablets or your e-readers or your physical books? What special finds have you found? What new authors have you found? Tell me everything in the literary world. Or if you haven't been reading much, what on the outside have you done that's just been amazing and fun and spectacular? You know? Hit me up. Let me know. I want to know what's going on. There were so many of you I talked to on a regular basis, and then now it's just like, ugh. So, just, hi. What are you reading? What are you watching? What's going on? Life's been crazy, but it's been fun. And it's been filled with a lot of me. Me, 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 me. Once again, for all of you new people, hello. For all you old people, hello, and thanks for sticking around. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, go ahead and hit like. Thank you. Down below, I'm going to leave Stalker links so you can find me around the interwebs and hit me up there. I'm most active on Twitter, FYI. But if you're a Facebook person, I do have a Facebook page that I go to every now and then. I try to keep it fun and amazing when I'm in the fun and amazing mind space. So we'll see what we can do there. And then, like I said, comment. Comment, comment, comment. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you found, especially if you found a new to you author and you want to tell me about it. Queer, straight, I don't discriminate. Let me know how it's going. Just if it's something that's traumatic, trigger warnings, I'll pretty much read anything. Like I said, recently finished A Kept Woman by Karen Slaughter, and it was some deep, dark stuff. But how she brings it to you, it's like she wants people to realize this is what's going on in the world. This happens on a daily basis, and we need to do something about it. And I love her for it. Okay, I think that's it. I wanted to power through, because if I didn't, I'd probably get overly emotional, and I don't want to do that tonight. So, thank you.